Well, hello, Commanders. Uncle Jay here. We are finally in Space Engineers 2. Yes, we are. It is December, and before we get started, I want to say a special thanks to Santa Mozo for gifting me Space Engineers 2. Much appreciated. And what else do we need to get into? I'm not going to do a review of the scenario or the colonization as colonization. I want to get more into, like, yes, it's pre-alpha. It's pre-alpha. We all know everything I'm probably going to talk about is probably going to change, but just some things that I think need feedback that I would like to point out, and which most likely will change in a patch or two. So most likely this will be worthless anyway. But yeah, so here we are, and I guess we should go into. A lot of people had problems with the game crashing. I was one of them. I installed it. Game opened up. I went to go into a creative world first, and then it crashed. Updated my graphics driver. Then from there, the game would just crash as soon as I opened it up. I uninstalled the game. I went and I updated C++. Just went and I just downloaded the thing that had all the C++ in it and just installed it and reinstalled the game, and everything works. And I think I turned off like Steam overlay, and I turned that back on. I disabled Discord HUD, the overlay. I don't know if that did anything or not because I actually like using it, but anyways. So let's go over my settings real quick. We are here's all this stuff. Display, my GeForce, 1080p. No VSync graphics. I'm using medium presets and performance. And let me tell you something. This game, it looks beautiful. 1080p on medium, set on performance. It's beautiful. It really is. It's all bubbly and sharp and fancy and whatnot. All right, let's grab ourselves here. Actually, can I? I'm not sure how to use these, but anyways. Yes, let's turn the UI back on. So the grasshopper. First thing I did is I started modifying the grasshopper. I wasn't focusing on doing the objectives. I just wanted to familiarize myself building and the ship and whatnot. So yeah, does caps lock still work for walking and running? It does. Cool. As far as like there's no Alt F10, there's no or any of that other stuff, which is fine. But I've been having a hard time building blocks, like pointing them and welding them. Like the welder, I don't know, the welder looks more like a stun gun than a welder, for someone who actually welds. But then again, I mean, it's futuristic looking. I don't know, it looks more like a 3-pronged plasma cutter to me personally. The grinder, it looks like I'm holding it sideways, like I got a Glock, I'm like, yo, what's up? I don't know. The drill, I don't know. I think, let's just go find a hill. Let's just go find this hill real quick. I feel that, like, ooh, iron. Actually, I do need some iron. Ooh, some nickel. Let's just come up here and let's just do a little grindy. Little drilly. All right, how about? All right, so that wasn't too bad, but I just feel like it just seems a little over dramatized to me. I don't know how else to explain it. It just seems like they're trying too hard. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know what you think about this drilling action. I just think it's a little bit too poof. I'm not crazy about it, guys. I'm really not. But I like not having to hold the F button to pick up ore. I mean, I am kind of liking that part. But the whole, like, the breaking, the poof. I don't know. I just think it's a little over dramatized. All right, I will see you guys back at the ship in a little bit. I want to go grab some of this stuff. All right, we are back, and as you can see, I was trying to see why isn't it taking the iron? Like sometimes stuff works and sometimes stuff doesn't work. Like I'm not crazy about using raw ores to build stuff, but how do I make glass? Can I build? No. See, I can't build anything on this grid. You know what? Can I just put this stuff in here for right now? Huh, that has batteries in it. Check that out. Okay, batteries. Let's cover batteries real quick, guys. I'm not crazy about batteries. I'm not crazy about the whole battery setup with pulling these little thingies out and sticking them in, and because we have so many different size batteries, right? See, we got these medium ones, right? And you got the large ones, but then you got these little tiny ones you can build, right? Well, me not knowing that, you know, wanting to add extra power to this thing because I had to add the big battery, then I added 4 little batteries. That there's 2 different length batteries, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So we have to pull these out, right? Let's pull these out, and there's no right click to change the numbers. It just drops the stuff on the ground. But here's a perfect example. You guys see how long that is, right? Let's go to our tab. Ah, these are all the long ones. Okay. The jetpack. So let's pull this one out. All right, ready? Tab. A little tiny shooty baby bone. So this fits in a 1x1. These fit in the bigger ones. Well, let's pick that one up first, right? Let's pick this one up. Oh, okay. So there, you can tell the difference. See, the other day when I was playing, I couldn't tell the difference. I wonder if that was in a hot patch. Of course, I guess I could have read them, but maybe it wasn't. I just... So there is a difference, right? Well, F. You can't put the big ones in the little holes. It'd be cool if you could shove them in there, but you can't. So this is 100%, that's at 100%, and that's at 100%. That's at 28%. Alright. So this one I'll put in here, this one I'll put in here. This one, let's come over to this thing. And I'm trying to build something so I can charge the ship. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. But let's come over. See, right now, I don't know how much charges in each one. No clue, right? F menu, battery. There's no breakdown on the individual cells. It'd be nice if we had a thing right here, like you would in like Subnautica when you open up the recharge station. It would show you all 4 power cells. I think we should have a thing right here showing us all 4 power cells and the percentage that they're charged. There's a suggestion. So let's take one out, right? Inventory. So that says 100%, right? So if I put that in, right, what's going to still be in my inventory? The one that's 28%. Why? See, that's... So I have to take this, right? I have to drop the one that's 100% so I can put the one that's low charge in. Yeah, that's not crazy about that. Not crazy about that. In fact, if I come over here... So I'm trying not to make you guys dizzy. If I take that out, inventory, that's 85%. So insert. Okay, that worked that time. So just little hiccups now and then, but like I said, it's early alpha. It is what it is. Consumable, medkit, suit battery, jetpacks. All right, so there's a station in there for upgrading our tools, but I'm kind of curious. I haven't tried this yet. If we go to character gear, we go to tools. Can I just cheat and grab a Mark IV welder? Oh, I can. No, I can't. Okay, so that's something that needs to be grayed out. So you can grab it, but you can't use it. Okay. Mark 1. Is there a Mark 2 in our inventory? Let's try that out. Number 4. No. Okay. So I had to try. I wanted to know. What's under decor? Detailing cube, crates, seat, non-functional, sink, detailing slope. Okay, something I want to go over. Blocks. Just give me the light blocks, right? See, normally we would use our scroll wheel and we would go through the different shapes, right? Nope. The scroll wheel just changes the hotbars. No. No. No, Keen. No. No. We need to be able to scroll through the different shape blocks, buddy. Negative. That is a no bueno. I have to go here, and then you have to, and then I don't know. I guess this just changes the different sizes. But yeah, it just, no. That is a negative, Ghost Rider. All right, let's jump in our cockpit right now. P for parking. What was that about? Oh, that was awful floaty. So where are we going? Mining camp or fix the ship? Why would I fix that ship when there's a ship here to fix? Or I think that marker is for this ship. Alright, let's go over to the mining camp. Why not? Now, we're a little slow on forward thrust, right? But if I nose down and I hit the boosters, woohoo! Yeah, baby! Now we're cooking with gasoline. Oh, now we're cooking too fast with gasoline. Let's slow down. Okay, so we're about over target, right? So we do see it's very slow, right? What if we turn off dampeners? Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, Nelly! Okay, you know what? That was actually more fun than it should be. That was way more fun than it should be. Let's see how close we can get, because you know what? What's space engineers without a glorious kaboom? Whee! Alright, I'm definitely having way too much fun with that. Let's come on down. Oh, that looks so good on there. Does that not look good or not? Does that look good or what? That looks good. I think that's worth a screenshot. Alright. Maybe that'll be our thumbnail. Oh, it's so sexy looking. Alright. Okay, that was a little funky, right? Alright, let's turn our UI back on. Investigate. Open up the door. What do we got in here? We got any lockers? Yeah, pretty much all the lockers and everything seem to have like nothing in them. I just pretty much just been grinding. I guess these are supposed to be fake shelves. Oh, okay. So it's just entrance to go into here. Objective complete. What am I looking for? You need iron, nickel, silicone, cobalt. Oh. I feel like the cave is going to collapse on me at like any second. Like, cobalt. What is this? Is this just a battery by itself and a light? Just a battery and a light. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. I mean, don't get me wrong. But I just... Alright, let's come up here. Yeah, I don't know. Cobalt is plus 500. 800. So, see how it says, that says 180 kilograms, and the other one is a different measurement, so 968 kilograms, but, so why isn't that updating on the HUD? Okay, it is what it is. Let's grab some silicone. Ooh, copper. Yes, we have copper in this. Right, guys? We have copper. Alright. So... yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, it's fine. It's pre-alpha. It's alright. Just little changes that we need. Like, we need our control and our shifts back and inventory. And using the F button for inventory and not hitting the I or having to hit the tab. No K menu. Like, you know, you hit the K button. What is all that stuff that keeps popping up making noise? Like, we hit this, right? F to open up inventory, okay? And then here's the control panel. But there's no shortcut, so I don't know. I'm not against it, I'm not for it. It is what it is. Maybe I'm just being too nitpicky. I think I'm just being too nitpicky. Like right here, like I want to come to here and I want to hit Alt and the middle mouse button, or Alt and the clicker and you know, to empty my... Oh! Alt and the right mouse button. Oh, okay. That works. That works. I take it back. That works. Alright, so I'm kind of curious. F production. There are no production blocks. What do you mean there's no production blocks? There's a kit right here. There's a survival kit right here. The survival kit doesn't do basic production? Okay, let's go to our F menu, our G menu. Energies, what's under energies? Batteries and solar panels, okay. What's under entrances, logistics, movement, production. So O2H2 generator and a gear forge. Gases and gears. So we can't even make basic... Why would they leave out the basic production blocks? Ooh, no function. Boo. Gear forge. Okay, let's go check out this gear forge. So there, we have no access to basic refineries, or gear forge isn't here. Okay, so apparently I have to mine everything we need and then go back down there. So, I'm gonna stop recording here. I don't know if I'm gonna just keep going. We're on 20 minutes. This is more just my first impressions. Actually, let me do a save. Or how about a save as, copy, crash and burn. 0 cool. Failed. Did that just say fail? You know what? Whatever. Okay, P for parking. Let's have a little fun. How high can we go? Let's just have a little fun for the sake of content. Up, up, and away! Let's see what kind of view we can get. Let's just enjoy the view. Okay. Alright, we are... Oh, we're coming down. You know, let's come down, let's come down. Let's come down right? Let's come down. Let's come down and have some fun. Captain! We've lost control! Inertial dampeners are offline. We're gonna go splat! Splat! Woohoo! Alright. Alright, we're gonna call it there, Commanders. Till next time, this is Uncle Jay.